Hi everyone, Jesse here with etrailer. Today we'll be taking a look at and I'll show you how to install the Roadmaster 12-volt outlet kit on our 2025 Jeep Wrangler. This is going to be something that you'll want to install if you have a portable braking system like our neighbor today. They have the Patriot braking system. And what the 12-volt outlet kit does is it's going to give you full 12-volt power inside the vehicle. So on the Wrangler you have a few charging ports and one cigarette lighter style 12-volt outlet. However, that's not going to have power after about 5 minutes once the vehicle is turned off. So our kit is wired straight to the battery and it goes inside the vehicle and you're going to have power there all the time. It does come with a mounting bracket if you wanted to do that. I just don't like drilling permanent holes on the interior of a vehicle, so I just have it here. That way when they're not using it, they can tuck it up out of their way, so when they're driving their vehicle around, they don't have to worry about kicking it or anything like that. But really, that's all there is to it. The installation process is pretty easy. However, with this kit, not only do you have to run it through the firewall, but I also had to extend the wires out just because we're over here on the driver's side and the battery is all the way on the passenger side. So if you're getting this kit for your Wrangler, I'd definitely make sure that you have some wire or order some extra wire to extend it out. If this isn't something that you're looking to install yourself, maybe you just don't have the time, the space, or the tools to do so, feel free to check out our dealer locator. If you are looking to get this installed yourself, and just follow along and I'll walk you through it. Also, if you have any questions or concerns after watching this video, please feel free to let us know by leaving a review or a comment. As far as our 12-volt outlet kit goes, we routed it into the engine bay through that grommet there. I just drilled a hole through the plastic and ran it through. And now, since our grommet's on the driver's side and our battery is on the passenger side, I don't really have enough length to reach our battery. So you'll see I already extended the ground wire using this white wire. The ground wire is the one with the ring terminal on it. This will be your 12-volt power wire, which has the built-in fuse and the spade terminal. We're actually not going to use the spade terminal anyways. I'll be switching over to a ring terminal, so I'll cut that off and strip this back, and then I'll use some black wire to extend it so that we can reach the battery. And you will notice I'm using heat shrink butt connectors because we're in the engine bay. That's just to avoid getting any moisture inside of our connections and damage. Routed our wires back behind the engine, keeping them out of the way. Our white wire, I already crimped on a ring terminal. I'm going to ground this off where I've grounded off our diode wiring just to keep it consistent. With our black wire, strip it back and crimp on a ring terminal. I don't connect it here. This is actually where I connected our charge line. So I just like to keep things in the same spot. On the inside of the vehicle, you could use the included bracket to keep this 12-volt outlet tied up. However, anytime I can avoid doing that, I will, just because I don't like drilling holes and putting screws on the inside of the vehicle. So what I've done is I just zip tied it up here. It's nice and sturdy, and we'll be able to plug it in and unplug it without it pulling out. And it's also out of the way. So from there, it's just a matter of making sure all of your wires are tied up so you don't have to worry about getting tangled up with them. So we have our Patriot set up and situated. You can tell ours is an older version, but the plug's going to be the same. We'll just plug that right into our outlet there. And then we also have our breakaway cable. Get that plugged in, and then we'll just run it through its setup. Now that we know our braking system's working as it should, that's going to do it for our look at and installation of the Roadmaster 12-volt outlet kit on our 2025 Jeep Wrangler.